It's Tuesday, and it's time for Weather with a Beat. Honolulu, 82 and sunny. Seattle, 68 and sunny. 66 in Portland and clear. 70 in Reno with sunshine. 67 in San Francisco. Only getting up to 63 in LA. 77 in Las Vegas. 81 in Phoenix. 73 in Albuquerque. All sunny. Sunny in Denver at 70. Sunny and 67 in Salt Lake City. 62 in Omaha, Nebraska, and clear. 83 degrees in Topeka, Kansas. 82 in Oklahoma City. Texas, sunny day. Amarillo, 86. Houston, 90. Dallas, 85. New Orleans, 88, bright sunshine. 84 and sunny in Little Rock. 84 and sunny in St. Louis. Showers in Chicago, and 59. 72 in Indianapolis, but sunny. 85 and clear in Atlanta. Along the East Coast, 88 in Miami. 77 in Charlotte. 84 in Roanoke. 82 in the nation's capital. 76 degrees in Philadelphia. 69 in New York City, all clear. And 71 in Boston, their high for the year, and sunny. That's Tuesday's Weather with a Beat.
Daybreak USA, I'm Jet Williams, and you are in the jet stream. Just enough thrust. Despite a feverish rally by the Warriors, the Rockets hold on and even up the NBA Western Conference semifinals at 2 games apiece with a 112-108 win in Houston. Game 5 tomorrow night in a place called Oracle. Eastern Conference semifinals, the Bucks take a 3-1 series lead. We call that a commanding lead in the sportscasting business, beating the Celtics 113-101. NHL playoffs now, Eastern Conference semifinals first. Boston wraps up their series by zipping up the Blue Jackets from Columbus, a final score of 3-0. Western Conference semifinals, the Avs force Game 7, knocking off the Sharks 4-3 in overtime. Now to another sport Happy Gilmore excelled in, golf. I wonder how that medal's going to look on that green jacket. President Trump awarded Tiger Woods the Medal of Freedom in a Rose Garden ceremony yesterday. The president said Tiger is back on top after ending his 10-year major drought by winning the Masters last month. Tiger, just the 4th golfer to win the award. Major League Baseball will start first in the National League. The Reds dwarf the Giants 12-4. Cards get over on the Phillies 6-0. Padres beat the Mets 4-0. Going now to the American League board. The Yankees win. The Yankees win. The Yankees win. Deep 6 in the Mariners 7-3. And Baltimore beats the Red Sox, a final score of 4-1. Now that sound means that the jet stream is past. I now look down at my watch and see that it's plainly 35 minutes after the hour here on Daybreak USA.
Does your business spend $500 a month or more on gas and electric bills? Did you know by making a simple free phone call, you can save up to 25% on your bill every month? What could you do with a 25% savings on utility bills every month? Energy deregulation is now available in your state. Making one simple phone call will show you how we can lower your gas and electric bills instantly with no changes to your bill and no enrollment fee. This is a free service. The only thing you'll notice is a lower bill every month. Call U.S. Power and Light right now. Learn how easy it is to lower your utility bills for your business and save money. We promise. So if you spend over $500 a month on your gas and electric bills, please call right now and unleash your savings. 800-941-3381. 800-941-3381. 800-941-3381. That's 800-941-3381. Money, 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 money. You gotta have it. When you need it, what do? If you don't have a rich uncle, call Lending Tree. With us, hundreds of banks compete for your business, so you'll get loans with competitive interest rates, and in some cases, with no closing costs. So here's the deal. If you need money, call us. Do you want to refinance your current loan? Are you 62 or older and interested in a reverse mortgage? Then call Lending Tree now. 800-634-1315. 800-634-1315. We've closed over $250 billion in loans. We know what we're doing and can help you. Call right now for a free quote. 800-634-1315. 800-634-1315. 800-634-1315. That's 800-634-1315. NMLS number 1136.
Brought the mic in.
Welcome back. 23 minutes before the hour. Place your
Next hour here.
It's special guest time. So
Yes.
without further ado, Ray introduces to you.
Oh, Mr. Colopy, John Colopy, author of the book The Reward of Knowing. He's a return because we barely scratched the surface when he was on last. And again, John, good morning. We'd like to congratulate you on you are actually the owner and broker of Remax Results and 38 offices across Minnesota and Wisconsin. You're one of the largest Remax franchises in the world. You've overcome a lot, and from addiction.
And that house don't look good in snow. Thanks a lot, I know.
But welcome back, John. Thanks again for joining us. And
thank you.
What was your hang up on? And I can say that in a loose fashion only to you because you've overcome it now for the most part, right?
Well, it's hard to say. As I think I might have mentioned last time we were talking, sobering up is only one part of getting better if you've got mental health problems. And once I was sober, I found out I had anxiety and depression and all kinds of things that made me your typical crazy adult.
Well, John, is it a chicken and egg syndrome? What comes first, the addiction or the craziness?
I think the craziness does. I think addiction, there's some people that say it can be hereditary. My parents were chemically dependent. I grew up in a very unstable household. My sister took the path of I'm not drinking, and I took the path of if my parents drink, I'm going to. I don't know. It's hard to pinpoint, but in my case, it was peer pressure and a dysfunctional family.
Do kids develop what they consider to be, maybe they're too young to realize it, but do they consider their surroundings, it becomes a new norm or a norm for them when people are dysfunctional?
I started drinking heavily by the time I was 13 years old. My friends were 15 and 16, and so I had guys that I hung out with that were a little older, but Friday and Saturday night, we got drunk. That was our mission. You know, we had to figure out where to get the alcohol from, and then we didn't have any problem finding a place to drink it because somebody usually had a car. And so I was, a bit younger when it was a regular goal on Friday and Saturday night, and then sometime there'd be parties and other monkey business, but it was a pretty consistent part of my teenage life.
Let me ask you this. Do you believe in the mantra that once an alcoholic, always an alcoholic? I just always love when I hear that statement about I've been sober 427 days, and it's like you're never cured. It's always with you. Is that a truism, or do you believe in that?
That's what I believe. I believe that I've been sober since 1975, but I believe I still have a drug and alcohol problem. And
is it still a daily thing for you? Do you still feel like, boy, after work it's been a hard day. I'd love to just go have a cocktail. And is there stopping at one at all?
No, there is no stopping at one. It's like playing Russian roulette. You might get away with it, but eventually it's going to catch up with you. I had some fortunate things happen to me. When I became sober, my life got so much better because I had been at the bottom. And so I really like sobriety. And so I do not miss that lifestyle at all. I do not have any longing to return to it. So I am fortunate in that. But once again, everybody's different in terms of how their mind works and how they're dealing with their addiction.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, as we try to bring to light, especially it seems as though addiction with the opioid crisis has become so bad. Addiction is addiction across the table. If you have a problem with a substance that is creating dysfunction in your life, as much as we like to draw attention to the problem, our greatest objective is how to help people with it. And what are the beginning steps? Are they the hardest?
Well, here's what is difficult about what you just said, helping other people. If the person doesn't want to quit and doesn't want to quit a lot, they will be unsuccessful with treatment. And so you can want somebody to quit. You can wish for somebody to quit. If you're religious, you can pray for somebody to quit. But it's all up to them. There are people that have been through treatment 6, 7, 8 times, and I think in treatment centers, I think you have about a 20% chance of staying sober. And so outside pressure is not necessarily significant to the dependent person.
They always say it's darkest before dawn. Does it really take complete and utter displacement, bottoming out, as it were, before most people are able to stop?
There has to be a bottom, but it can be very, very different between people. I have a person who works for me, very successful, was playing too much golf and getting drunk after he played golf, thought it was keeping him away from his family too much, and decided to quit drinking. I was in jail. So there's a big difference between individuals' bottoms, but yes, a bottom. Now, one thing I'd like to point out to people that are struggling with somebody who's chemically dependent is there are a group adjacent to AA called Al-Anon, and it's for people who are in the life of people that are chemically dependent. In an Al-Anon group, you get together and talk about how you can cope with the other person's chemical dependency, and you have a peer group just like an AA group, but it's for people that are affected by the alcoholic, because you have to grip that you are not going to change that person. You're not?
Well, that's true. I guess I've been very lucky because, first of all, I'm a control freak, and unfortunately when you drink or do drugs, you don't have the amount of control that a true control freak wants. They give that power up. We'll be back with more from our guest in a few seconds, Ray?
That's right. John Colopy is with us. Stay with us. We're going to try and get to some important answers here from him. We'll be back. This is Daybreak on you with Rod and Ray. Daybreak USA with Rod and Ray.
If you only knew what we were doing the parade.
I hope our engineer is still okay. Captain Chris? Aye, you okay?
This modern technology, Ray.
I know.
We have gone too
far. We're so lucky to have had it.
We'll let everybody in on the joke, because it's not good to have inside jokes on radio shows. But we shared, through modern telephony, known as the interweb thing, a picture
technology,
of the girl.
Not telephony.
Well, it's partly telephony,
okay.
You know.
Well, okay. All right.
I showed Chris a picture of the girl who killed this Army veteran who dedicated
said he
his life,
right,
would give
fought
his life
ISIS no
to
less,
this country to protect people,
and gets taken out
by this girl who has ugly on reserve. Okay.
Well, now come on, that was her mugshot. She was probably a doll when she got herself all made up.
I'm sure that she was just beautiful when she was made up. Yeah. So was Peter Boyle in Young Frankenstein. But that's another story for another time.
By the way, all right, I'm gonna pull you out before you get yourself into trouble if it's not too late already.
No.
Radio Shack is being kind of reborn, remember?
Oh, good.
Yes.
There's some things I need, and I've been waiting to get them.
Okay. It will be called Radio Shack Express. Store within a store. They're in cahoots now with 100 Hobbytown stores across the U.S.
Well, Hobbytown is owned by the Tandy Corporation, which is the original leather company.
I've never heard of. Oh yeah, I've never heard of Hobbytown. I've heard of the other hobby store, but not Hobbytown.
Yeah, Hobbytown.
Gotcha. Okay, so there'll be a store within a store, and they're gonna try it out in 100